guys have been studying a lot of tape, and one of the things that is well documented is Duke and their struggles with their turnovers. And obviously, you guys have the takeaway bone going on right now. I get that right, Annabelle? Okay, I did. All right, you guys have the takeaway bone going on right now. How much of an emphasis are you guys putting on turnovers this week as you prepare for Duke? Because I believe they've had 19 turnovers in their first 5 games. So that's something I'm sure you guys want to take advantage of.
Yeah, we're just going to keep working like we always do. We always emphasize things like that. So, it's just another day of practice. Just go harder.
Is there anything in particular that you're seeing on film with Duke on why they're struggling with turnovers and an area where you guys will be able to take advantage of that?
What I see in the Duke, I think they're a pretty good ball team. I'd say there's some stuff that I see, but I don't feel like going over stuff like that.
All right, thank you.
Rob McClam.
Well, I'll just ask you the same question I asked Malik. We see Dave Dorn on the sidelines. I'm just wondering what type of energy level, how does he carry himself at practices, in the locker room, during or before and after games? What is your impression of Coach Dorn?
Coach Dorn is a great person, man. He always has great energy. He always has high energy. You just see him during the game, just how hype he gets. It's entertaining. So Dave Dorn is a great coach, man.
Schnittker.
Terrell, each of the past 2 games, you guys have had a goal line stand where you stopped the opponent from getting a single point from the 1-yard line. How much confidence does that give you guys as a defensive line to hold a team out like that? And what is kind of the key to those? What goes into preparing for those situations, and what's made you guys so successful at them?
Every week we practice goal line stance so we can do as good as we do in the games. And the simple reason for why they're not getting it is because we have a lean Josh and Savion down there, and they're just clogging that thing up, and they ain't moving them. That's over 1,000 pounds right there.
Corey.
Terrell, you were the first player to earn the number 0 jersey. I don't think we've been able to really talk to you about it since that took place. But, what did that mean to you, first of all, and what went into that, as far as you wanting the jersey and what you had to do to earn it?
It was just over quarantine while I went home, probably like around March or something. I just put my head down and started to work a lot, and I improved a lot over that quarantine period. So probably during like March or April, I saw that the NCAA made a ruling that you can wear number 0. So as soon as I saw that, I texted Coach Dorn, and I said, "Can I get this number?" And Coach Dorn is a person that you have to earn everything you get here. So he said he'll tell me later. He said just keep working and doing everything like that. And then eventually came back here. I was doing everything right. I was getting better and improving every single day. So he just told me before fall camp, he said, you get the number. And he said there's a lot of responsibility it's a lot of responsibility having it because you're the first person ever to have it here. So he said just play as best you can and be responsible for everything and things like that.
And going back to that 2018 or 2019 class, actually, for you guys, all 4 defensive linemen that came in obviously had some pretty high expectations, and you were asked to be, important role players this season for the team. How much do you feel like you guys have stepped up? You, Savion, CJ, and obviously Joshua Harris now playing on the goal line defense as well.
We're real excited about this. This is conversations we had when we just got here and when we was like still commutes. And now that we're here, it's amazing. And it's just practicing every single day that's really what it is for us. We go hard every single day, and that's what makes us do what we do.
Thanks, Terrell.
Todd Gibson.
Yeah, Terrell, this is the first time in 7 years you guys have faced Duke. I mean, they're just down the road from you guys. Do you find that kind of strange, and would you like to play those guys on a more regular basis?
Yeah, I think we should, just because simply how close we are with each other. It'll be good for the North Carolina.
And the takeaway bone, by the way, what's your thoughts on that? When Coach first told you that was going to take place, I mean, what were your thoughts on that? And did it get you guys pretty stoked up?
Yeah. There was something I feel like as a team, we feel like that was something that we needed, and Coach Gibson brought it to us, and it just brings a lot of energy. As soon as he announced it out in the meeting, everybody was hyped, and then everybody was getting excited. So it just makes us hungry to get more turnovers.
Thanks.
Brett.
Terrell, how much, if any, motivation do you guys take following in the footsteps of Bradley Chubb and Contavious Street and James Smith-Williams and Laurel Murchison to keep that NC State tradition going?
I just see how great somebody like Bradley Chubb is, and it just makes me feel like it just gives me energy to work even harder because I know there's people that have been here and that went to reach that high level and are still continuing on a high level. So having people like that in front of me is probably one of the reasons why I committed here too. So them being here just makes me want to play better.
And how stoked are you to finally be back at home playing with some fans in the stands too?
I'm excited. These past few games been kind of weird, having nobody in the fence and everything like that. Usually I tune it out, but it's still just weird when you just calm it all down and see nobody there. But being the first home game after these 2 wins, it's just bringing a lot of energy back to this home game. So it's just amazing.
Thanks, Terrell, and good luck Saturday.
Thank you.
Sammy.
Yeah, Terrell, if I'm correct, I think your dad was a pretty good football player too. I mean, have you ever watched film of him, and do you feel like you're in any way similar to him as a defensive lineman?
Yeah, I watched a couple of his stuff, Between me and my dad, I see we have a similar build, but he used to tell me every time when we get off the phone and talk, he'll just say, like, I used to have my get off used to be this good, and then I was just good with my hands, and I was aggressive and everything. So he'll just keep trying to boost himself up and say how much he did this and that, but those are all things that I'm pretty good at, so I just see a lot that I play on.
Thanks.
Right. Let's see. Anybody else have anything for Terrell? Nope.